Hello everyone, I'm your host Woody, and today we are going to be taking a look at the top 10 celebrities that have reached EGOT status. For those of us who don't know, EGOT refers to a special group of people that have received an Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony Award. Now that we know what it is, let's get into it. Number 10, Jennifer Hudson. On Sunday night, Jennifer Hudson joined the group of only 17 people who have become an EGOT for her Tony Award as a co-producer on the musical A Strange Loop, a stage musical about a young gay black man who is trying to write a musical of his own. She got her start on American Idol around 2 decades ago and has now become the youngest woman ever to become an EGOT. She got her first award on the list in 2006 when she won an Oscar for Best Supporting Actress in her film debut in Dreamgirls. She got her Grammy in 2009 for Best R&B Album and a Daytime Emmy just last year when she was executive producer on the animated short film Baba Yaga. The year span that it took her to gain all the awards is one of the smaller ones on the list as well, being only 16 years. The longest on the list is a total of 45 years between all 4 awards. She's had her eyes on the EGOT since 2020, commenting then, "I got a dog and named it Oscar, and then I won my Oscar. And then I got a dog and named it Grammy, and then I won my Grammy. So I think I should get some dogs and name them Emmy and Tony." Hey, if it works, it works. Number 9, Whoopie Goldberg. Another woman on this list, comedian and actress Whoopie Goldberg, completed the list and became an EGOT way back in 2002, matching Jennifer Hudson's 16-year stretch between all 4 awards. She was also the first African-American woman to join the prestigious group. She started with a Grammy in 1986 for Best Comedy Album, an Oscar in 1990 for Best Supporting Actress in Ghost, an Emmy in 2002 for Outstanding Special Class Special, and a Tony in 2002 as well for Best Musical for Thoroughly Modern Millie. Whoopi Goldberg was apparently unaware she was even part of the high-standing group until she was introduced to the acronym in an episode of 30 Rock, saying, "That was the first time I was made aware that I was an EGOT winner." While EGOT is not an actual award that you win and is more of just a pop culture concept, I'm sure you'd definitely feel like a winner if you were able to join this small group. Whoopi Goldberg is still prominent and continuing forward with her career and has no plans on backing down. In her words, "I'm still here. I didn't fade away. I didn't disappear. I'm still here and still doing me." Number 8, Helen Hayes. The First Lady of American Theater, Helen Hayes, became the second person and first woman ever to become an EGOT and join the group, following after composer Richard Rodgers. She joined the list back in 1977 and is also the person on the list with the most years between all 4 awards with a total of 45. She started with an Oscar in 1932 for Best Actress in a Leading Role, a Tony in 1947 for Best Actress Dramatic, an Emmy in 1953 for Best Actress in Schlitz Playhouse of Stars, and finally a Grammy in 1977 for Best Spoken Word Recording. Hayes was also the first person to ever win the Triple Crown of Acting, which is achieved by getting a singular, non-group, ensemble, or company acting win in the Emmy, Oscar, and Tony Awards. She passed away in 1993, leaving an 80-year, wildly successful career behind her, truly paving the way for female achievement within the group, Rita Moreno becoming the second woman to join the list that very same year. Number 7, Alan Menken. The second most recent person to get an EGOT was composer and producer Alan Menken, who joined the group in 2020 at the age of 70 years old, being among the oldest people at the time of winning their 4th award. While he won many awards over his career, most notably for his work with Disney, it took him a long time to secure the E in EGOT, the Emmy evading him for many years. He won his Oscar in 1989 for Best Original Score for The Little Mermaid, a Grammy in 91 for Best Recording for Children for The Little Mermaid again, a Tony in 2012 for Best Original Score for Newsies, and finally a Daytime Emmy in 2020 for Outstanding Original Song in a Children's Young Adult or Animated Program for a song in Rapunzel's Tangled Adventure. In total, he has 11 Grammys and 8 Oscars, having the second most Oscar wins in the music categories behind Alfred Newman. When asked how it feels to be an EGOT, Menken said, "When it finally happened and I got the call saying I had finally won, I was surprised at how excited I was. On some deep level, it certainly does mean something to me." Number 6, Robert Lopez. Composer Robert Lopez is notable for being the youngest person ever to become an EGOT when he joined the list at age 39 in 2013, with only 9 years spanning between all 4 of his awards. He was the first ever Asian American, youngest, and fastest person to ever become an EGOT, and is the only person to technically have multiple EGOTs, having more than one win in each category. Certainly a commendable feat. He won his first letter in 2004 with a Tony for Best Original Score for Avenue Q, then an Emmy in 2008 for Outstanding Music Direction and Composition for Wonder Pets, a Grammy in 2012 for Book of Mormon, and finally an Oscar in 2013 for Best Original Song. If you're wondering what song it was, I promise you've heard it about a million times, as he won the Oscar for Let It Go from Frozen. He achieved double EGOT status in 2017 when he won another Academy Award for Best Original Song, this time for Remember Me from Coco. Number 5. James Earl Jones. As we get to the halfway part of this list, we have a bit of a unique entry. That's because James Earl Jones technically isn't an EGOT winner, but he isn't. I wanted to include one of these conditional EGOT winners to clear up any confusion about what it really takes to be an EGOT and what counts and what doesn't. Actor James Earl Jones is an EGOT only if you include non-competitive and special/honorary awards. He received a Tony in 1969 for Best Leading Actor in a Play, a Grammy in 1977 for Best Spoken Word Recording, and an Emmy in 1991 for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Drama Series. However, his only ever Oscar award was given in 2011, and it was an Academy Honorary Award, which is not a competitive award and thus does not qualify for actual EGOT status. The list of people who are a part of this conditional EGOT group includes Barbra Streisand, Liza Minnelli, Harry Belafonte, and Quincy Jones. Some others who only need a competitive Oscar to get EGOT are Lin-Manuel Miranda, Hugh Jackman, Ben Platt, and Billy Porter. Number 4. John Legend. 3 different people joined the EGOT crew in 2018, and right now let's focus on the third. Singer, composer, and producer John Legend. With 12 total Grammys, he has the most Grammys of anyone on the EGOT list, and only had a total of 12 years between all 4 distinct awards. In 2006, he got his first of many Grammys for Best New Artist. He didn't receive another letter, however, until 2014, when he won an Oscar for Best Original Song for Glory from Selma. He then got his T in 2017 for Best Revival of a Play for Jitney, and finally his E in 2018 for Outstanding Variety Special Live for Jesus Christ Superstar Live in Concert. He also is the only EGOT to win a letter every year for 4 consecutive years from 2014 to 2018, and he was the first to win both a Primetime and Daytime Emmy Award. John Legend commented on his new status in an Instagram post saying, "So happy to be part of this team." Number 3. Andrew Lloyd Webber. Another member to join the team in the year of 2018 was composer and producer Andrew Lloyd Webber, who joined the list at the age of 70 after a 38-year award run, winning a total 11 competitive awards. In 1980, he won a Tony and a Grammy for Evita for Best Original Score and Best Cast Show Album, awards that he would also win a few years later for Cats. The show gained a Best Musical Tony as well. In 1996, he won an Oscar for Evita for Best Original Song, and he finally capped it off in 2018 when he won his first and only Emmy, a Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Variety Special Live for Jesus Christ Superstar Live in Concert, which he won alongside John Legend. Tim Rice was the third person to join the EGOT crew through that specific show and award. Webber has also won other awards for Sunset Boulevard and Phantom of the Opera. Number 2. Mel Brooks. Director, writer, and actor Mel Brooks became an EGOT back in 2001, becoming the 8th person to ever join the group at the age of almost 75. In 1967, he received a Primetime Emmy for Outstanding Writing Achievement in Variety, and the year after, he won an Oscar for Best Writing for The Producers. The next letter didn't come until 30 years later in 1998 for Best Spoken Comedy Album, and finally in 2001 he got a Tony for Best Musical for The Producers. This put a total 34-year gap between winning all 4 distinct awards. In an interview in 2015, Brooks said that he was not an EGOT, but actually an EGOTAC. As he noted, he had also received awards from the American Film Institute and the Kennedy Center. Similarly to Webber, Brooks received a total of 11 awards over the years, with the majority of the awards being his 4 Emmys, 3 of those being for Outstanding Guest Actor in a Comedy Series in Mad About You. Number 1. Audrey Hepburn. The 5th person and 3rd woman to become an EGOT was well-known actress Audrey Hepburn. She became an EGOT in 1994 with a 41-year total between the 4 awards. She was is also one of only 2 people on the list who have won only 1 award in each category. Her first award came in 1953 when she won an Oscar for Best Actress in a Leading Role for Roman Holiday. The year after, she won a Tony for Best Actress in a Play. The next letter didn't come for almost 40 years when she won a Primetime Emmy for Outstanding Individual Achievement Informational Programming for Gardens of the World with Audrey Hepburn. She then rounded off the awards the next year when she won a Grammy for Best Spoken Word Album for Children for Audrey Hepburn's Enchanted Tales. Audrey unfortunately died in 1993 and was never able to actually see herself become an EGOT, as she had won awards after her passing. Thank you guys for watching. That was 10 celebrities that have reached EGOT status. I've been Woody and you've been amazing. Join us next time for more.